happy to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here. And while you relax and stretch, visit our concession where you'll find something to please you.
Now, when you're going to dial a number, wait for the dial tone. You're all familiar with it. It's the hum you hear in the receiver, like this.
Now, here he is, the one, the only.
Choppy, what is going on? We're going to find out if there's a network issue or an internet issue. But I don't know. We're going to find out because my internet is connected and everything's fine. All right. So you guys listen, we're going to be doing a Super Game show. We got Brian on, and hopefully we're going to be able to do a little bit about each one of the three events that are coming up in Oregon, Indiana, and in the East Coast. So let's bring everybody up. Let's see if the audio is working and the video is working. It just seems to be a bit choppy. So let's find out. Hold on one second. That's fine. I'm not getting anything, but let's try it. All right, let's do it. Okay,
hey,
boys.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, copy.
Yep.
I don't know. It just went funky for a second, but that's okay. No worries. I think the award for the best setup goes to Chad today. Chad, you're amazing. Look at you. Look at that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you a gamer, Chad, or you do video? What do you do?
I run a YouTube channel. It's Chad Smith Paintball, and I just edit a little bit for a hobby, and then it started to take over. So every paycheck, we buy a little new toy or add to the thing, and then you got to rock the Nirvana headband. Blue team.
I like it.
Let's go,
brother. I'm very impressed. And we've got BMO. He's about 120 miles from Colorado.
I know you're driving safe, brother.
So
yes,
please
sir. Always
keep your eyes on the road. All right, Joe Perez. What the fuck are you doing here, man? This is amazing to see you.
Who let this?
Hey,
guy?
what's up, brother?
How you doing, brother? Always a pleasure to see you.
Didn't let anybody on here.
That's it. Wait, hope. That's right. Watch this. See that? Don't let anybody on here. Exactly. We've got Nighthawk. He promised me he put the brakes on the truck. It's not going to run him over. And that's fantastic. And Brian is the ringleader. He's the reason for the season. He's the reason that we are all here today, or tonight, and why we even have the Super Games. And so what we're going to do, you guys, is we had a Super Game show a couple weeks ago, and it was the Oregon show, I believe. And no, it wasn't. What was it? It was with Desi, right? What show was that?
You were doing a show with Desi about his game down in Battlefield Orlando.
Right. What's the one that we did with you guys, though? We did.
Oh, that was last year.
Oh.
It was Maryland.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
so you
just
guys
commented on Desi's show, and then that led into.
Got it. Okay, you guys. So here's the deal. If you guys have never been to any of these Super Games, the only one I haven't checked off is the Indiana. I've done Oregon. I've done East Coast. And there's something special, and there's something special because of Brian, because he's a, how do I say it? He's a player for the players. He's an owner for the players. He still remembers what it's like to be a player, and so he bases his events around the excitement of the player. So I'm glad to be friends with him, and I'm glad that he's a promoter doing what he's doing. We have a lot of promoters in our sport, and I always just feel that Brian is boots on the ground, and it's not a money issue with him. It's more of a satisfaction issue. And so I think when I'm dealing with him or other players are dealing with him, they feel like that his heart is in it and that it's not just a financial endeavor. And in doing so, he's built a great cult following of people who love his games and follow him from Oregon to Indiana to what is that? Oh, Maryland. That's it. Yeah.
MD.
So you guys, let's do this. We're going to go around the horn. We're going to introduce everybody. And then I'm going to let Brian wax poetically about his amazing things. So hold on one second. Brian, I'm going to get to you in a second, okay? Let me just do Nighthawk first. And let me just go like that. And why am I not? Let me just see this. Hang on. Let me just do that. And that all looks good. Okay, cool. All right, let me just do this, Nighthawk. Hold on one second. And there you go, my brother. Okay, explain what this thing is. Oh, it's a green screen. Oh, yeah. You fooled me.
Yeah, I know.
It's not daytime where you are. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
Okay, so tell us who you are, where you're at, and what's your connection with this thing.
Okay, I'm Nighthawk Paintball. I have my own field in Spokane, Washington. I've been going to Super Game for I think 10 years now. Since 2010, and was actually asked to be a general back in 2012. I'm actually been brought back 10 years later to do again. Nice. So for me, running my own paintball field, it's kind of like a field of dreams, and it's finally come true. I just started doing it full time about a year and a half ago, so get to travel a little bit more, which is kind of nice. It was actually at Hawaiian Legends, kind of geared up playing for the red team, and was a Allen that's kind of local field in Kauai, so it's kind of been bouncing around.
Nice, very, very cool. So do you issue raincoats with everybody that comes to your field?
Oh, wait, we're on the east side. We get rain, snow, sleet. Yeah, we get that. We don't get no rain.
All right, that sounds cool. Ryan Foster says all three. Right? Andrew, hi, my friend. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Andrew, how you doing, my brother? Hello from England. England says hello to you guys. You forgot to feed the Facebook server gerbils. That's very funny. What's up, Reaper? How you doing, man? Scott, you're always blessed. Ben Painter, Brian, what's been you? What? Brandon Page, you spelt your name wrong. Brandon Page, what? No, I don't see Brandon on. Anyway, all right, Brian. Ben Painter, you're amazing, brother. Okay, let's jump over to.
Don't lie to Ben Painter. Don't lie to Ben Painter.
Let me put you here, and let me do this. Hang on a second. So you guys take a look at this. This is not a green screen here. This is actually yeah. Oh my God! Look at you. All right. This is the person who's invested some money into his equipment. What kind of microphone do you have?
You know what? This is just a Audio Technica. Just it's a little dude. These are the little ones. This isn't anything.
Yeah, they're great. And you got the little what is that spit thing? Or what's that thing there? So when you're rapping, you won't spit. Yeah, exactly.
No rap.
Exactly.
all Nirvana.
Get your drums away.
No spit. Yeah, no spit on the cameras.
All Nirvana all the time. All right, yep. Polly, I got it.
Yep.
Anyway, okay. So what's your deal? What's your connection? What's going on?
So my name's Chad Smith. I'm from Springville, Utah. I've been playing paintball since the 90s. I play every single week, no matter what, rain, snow, or shine. That's how we do it in Utah. I run a paintball club up at Hobble Creek Paintball. Unless we're traveling to Super Game or anywhere else, we're playing there every single week or practicing. And I went into Super Game my first time, Super Game 49, and I was hooked. The second I landed on the parking lot and went right through the left turn, I was like, what is this place? You park, it's just an epic, the whole experience from start to go. That you come in, people are saying Super Game. And you're like, what is that? What does that mean? Why do they keep doing that? And other people that have been there keep chanting it. And you're like, okay. And then all of a sudden, the final countdown starts for the first game. And you're looking left and right. There's hundreds of players on both sides. And you're like, okay, I'm about to go and do something magic. So I haven't missed it. You know, I've come every year that they've had it. And I'm never going to miss one ever. I swear. Like this Oregon one, we're going to try to get it cross country and get the rest of them. But I will never miss Oregon.
Nice, very, very cool. Yes, it's in a it's an orchard, I guess you'd call it.
Yep.
It's
Camping ground.
it's called Sniper's Den, and it's huge, and there's just something for everybody there. So it's an amazing place, you guys. You've got to go. You've got to check out the Oregon Super Game. It's amazing. Chad, I'm glad you're on the show with us.
Thank you for having me. This is great. Thank you.
You're welcome, Brianne. That's all the time we have, so we'll have to. I'm just joking.
Wow. Yeah, you remember.
Ow.
We've used up all our. I've used up all my Dogecoin. All right. I used up all my Dogecoin. Hey, how? Why does your name sound familiar? We saw you before.
Oh yeah, it was about a month or two ago that we did the Maryland Super Game chat.
Exactly right. Brian seems to have forgotten that, but yes, we did do a Super Game thing. Hang on a second, Andrew from across the pond. He's getting over COVID. We wish him the best. Good. All right. And what do we got? What's up, guys? Juice for Super Game. Fantastic. All right, my dear. So tell us who you are and tell us what's going on.
Sure. So my name is Brianne. I am a general for the Maryland Super Game, and I'm super excited. It's my first time. I apologize if you guys can hear my dog in the background, but it's my first time generaling a Super Game, so it's a little bit new to me. But I'm super excited because I have a great EXO. I have Barno on my side helping with the promotions and just kind of guiding my team and Desi's team as well, because Desi's the opposing general, but I don't think could be on today. So I'm really just excited at the opportunity to learn and grow with the sport.
Dude, amazing. Thank you very much again for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Joe Perez, ladies and gentlemen, this is an honor. I had to pay a lot of money to get this guy on the show.
You got change coming from the 2 cents.
This is very expensive to get Joe Perez on the show. All right, brother man. So we know that you're out of New Jersey, right? Aren't you New Jersey? Where are you from?
He doesn't want to admit it.
What?
He
Yeah,
can't
New Jersey,
remember.
right? Forget about it. All right. And he's with the 13th Legion. I know that much. But we're going to find out a little bit more about. Okay, so you're from New Jersey with the 13th Legion. I'm guessing you're going to be doing the Maryland Super Game. Are you going to be doing Indiana and Oregon?
I'm doing all three of them. So it's the 13th Legionnaires.
No, dude. Are all you guys? I mean, are you guys have a team out there in Oregon?
We do have a West Coast team. We have a California chapter now.
Wow.
Dude,
We do have a California
congratulations.
chapter out there. I appreciate it. We started it up this year. We got it up and running this year.
No.
But we'll be running the third entity for all three of them. Thanks to Barno.
Wow.
Appreciate the chance to run them all. And for the Maryland and the Indiana one, it would be only Legionnaires there running the third entity, causing havoc.
Damn, that's amazing,
So,
brother. Well,
Those other generals need to dish out a couple of coin if they want help.
Okay.
Oh, help, man.
hey, was the
I got my juice and a half. I'll come pick you up.
Copy that, dude.
I'll take that.
Barno, do me a favor and send Desi a link.
Oh,
think
he can't make it.
Oh no, is he in the shower,
Yeah, I don't know.
dude? Damn.
Probably hungover from that great game this weekend.
Yeah.
What do you mean he can't? Wait, hang on a second. Yes, wait a minute. He's calling in right now. Hold on.
Is he?
Desi's calling in. Here he is.
Oh, he's in it.
You know, a lifeline or what?
Desi's calling in from the shower. He loves when I do that. All right.
Nice.
There we go. All right. So who else do we have? We actually just got. Where did I thought Mo drove off the freeway there? So hang on a second. I guess he's back.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm
So Mo-
back. I'm back.
Okay, hold on a second, Mo. Hang on a second. All right. Mo, what are you driving?
I am driving my UPS truck out to
What?
out to Western Kansas. Yeah, what can Brown do for you?
Oh my God! Oh, wait,
So-
okay. So wait, you're in charge of the big truck that makes the to the warehouses and stuff. You're not. You didn't go off
Yes,
the
sir.
reservation where you're supposed to stay in the neighborhood. You're like you're not stealing everybody's packages.
No.
All right. How are we doing with this reception, guys? I think we're stuck.
Yeah, he's in frozen mode.
No.
No,
I
he's
can,
back.
I can still hear it pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to pull over at the next exit, and so go to the next person.
No. Nobody stops UPS.
I stop for you, Reaper. I will stop for you in this podcast.
No. Listen. Just quickly, tell us who you are, where you're from,
All right.
what's going on with you.
My name is BMO Brian Morris from Kansas City, Missouri. I play for Everybody White, and this is our third Super Game at Indiana. We were in it from the beginning, did Renegades the past 2 years, and we stepped up this year to take on the Red Command. And I am the Red General this year.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
That's amazing. Congratulations. All right. How are you recruiting? What are you doing?
Pretty much just trying to make fun of Rojo as much as I can, and reaching out to
Poor
our
Rojo. How can you?
poor guy.
Yeah. Poor Rojo.
Poor. Yeah, I didn't know he was the other commander when I chose the red side, or I might have given him the red tag, but yeah, no, that's not happening.
All right. Hey, what, Barno? Why is he on the show? Did you give him a link?
Yeah, I gave him a link. I
All
don't
right.
know.
Maybe he'll pop in. All right.
Maybe he'll pop in.
All right, cool. All right. So let me see. We got everybody here. And let me just jump over here to you. And let me just do that. And let me go up here. Okay. So 1 second here. And there we go. And there. And that. Okay, cool. All right. Why is that? Oop. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. There's something with the screen. It's not jiving. And I got... Okay, anyway, Barno, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was going to put you on solo, but something...
It's all good.
Something went wacky. Go ahead. Barno, just give us a... give us basically, like, location of each places, how long you've been doing it, the whole,
Okay, so the main Super Game is out in Oregon, in St. Paul, at Sniper's Den. That one is April 29th through May 1. That was run by Dan Bonebreak for many, many years. Dan contacted me a few years ago and asked if I want to team up with him. I've known Dan for a long time. We've done some other projects together. So I actually went out to one, and played one, had an unbelievable time. It was just such a different format. And everybody was just so nice. It was, I couldn't believe it. Quick story I always tell people is I went out the year after that when I partnered with Dan, and just to see how things were run. I was wearing a Super Game shirt, like a staff member. And I'm standing there watching things, talking to people, and I see these two guys walking covered in paint. And they're looking around, and then they see my staff shirt. And I'm like, oh, it's on. Here they come. And they're walking at me fast. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm looking around, and I'm trying to find Dan, And so they come up to me, and they're huffing and puffing, and they're like, and it rained the whole day before, and we had tanks. So they're like, listen, tanks are not supposed to stop moving, right? And this one tank, it was on a hill and it was muddy, so it was kind of going up and back. And we understand that. There's players behind it, and they kept shooting us, and the tank couldn't move, so they just kept shooting us, and they kept shooting us, and then they paused, and I stopped and said a word, and they just look at me and they're like, man, we're having a great time. We're going back out.
Nice.
And I'm like, I didn't say a word. So I'm like, man, these Northwest players are kind of cool. But that's the one. I don't say that one about East Coast, but anyway. So that's the one in Oregon. So, and then Dan and I, we decided we're going to bring it to the East Coast. So we brought it to My Field Outdoor Extreme in Chesapeake City, Maryland, a few years ago. That event this year is August 19th to 21. And then Dan and I, we said, you know what, let's put one in the middle of the country. We looked at a bunch of fields. We settled on Sherwood Forest. If you've never been to Sherwood Forest, I suggest you go there, whether it's Super Game or any game that they run. It's just an amazing field. Love that field. All the railroad ties and the night game with the tiki torches and all that stuff. So, we decided to do one there. And that one is in June 24th to 26th. Yeah, that's about it. Those are the only locations as of today.
Okay, so here we go. Here's a map. Here's Oregon.
Yep.
Here's Indiana. Here's this. What is this? Oh yeah, the sauna.
Yeah.
That's what we call it.
Yeah.
The sauna. Yeah. Sauna.
The sweaty,
Yes, it could-
sweaty one.
Well, now last year wasn't so bad.
Really?
Yeah, the humidity was down.
Okay, listen. Go to supergame.tv and you'll see where I am right now, and you'll be able to sign up for everything here. The Sniper's Den, Sherwood Forest, and Outdoor Extreme. So you can learn more. Now, the one that's coming up right now in April 29th and May 1st is the Oregon one. It's about an hour, 2 hours by flight, I think, from Los Angeles, I think. And what's the deal? Perez, are you flying in or are you driving in?
Flying in.
Flying in. And now, is he the are you coming in? Are you the farthest one?
Believe so. Well, yeah. Well, Barno's coming in from the same place, so
Yeah,
depends.
okay.
Barno travels a lot, so he might be flying in from like the middle of somewhere.
Right, and Brianne, are you doing all three, or are you just doing this one, the East Coast?
I wish I could do all three. I just started a new job recently, so my schedule's a little bit funky, but I definitely want to try to get out to at least one other one if I can.
All right, and BMO, are you going to drive your truck over there?
We lost him.
Yeah, BMO's doing Indiana. So BMO's making Indiana.
Okay. Chad, you got the all you have to do is roll out of bed, right?
I wish it was like that, but I've got a 13-hour drive ahead of me. But you know what? At the end of the trail is Super Game, so I'll drive it straight. I mean, I'll only stop to get gas. I'll pee in bottles, but I'm driving straight to Super Game, baby.
Nighthawk, and you're one state away. How close are you? Are you like?
We're about 7.5 hours, depending if we get traffic in Portland. So
That's
not too bad.
awesome. That is awesome.
That's our new tagline.
Yeah.
We'll pee in bottles to get the
We'll
Super
pee in
Game.
bottles.
Yeah.
All right. Listen,
You're welcome.
I don't want to get too personal, Chad, but do you cut the top off, or is you're small enough to go in the thing?
Oh no! I have to get like the 32-ounce big ones, or.
All right.
No.
All
You
right.
got to take it from a truck. You got to take it from a truck driver and get the Tide detergent bottles. They last a lot longer.
Oh, how
There
about
you
that?
go.
You.
Get a couple in before
Listen
you
to
got to
you.
check it.
Oh my God! All right.
Shit.
So
We got some weak bladders around here.
dude, oh my God! All right, so let's do this. Let's click on learn more on this one. This is Sniper Den one. And what do we have? Okay, 1 day spoils the war. Day 2, day 3. Wow. Okay, cool. All right. I'm looking for pricing. Where's the pricing on this?
Under registration.
Okay, let's go down
At the top.
to email. No refunds. You can click here
At
for the
the top.
media link. Sign our waiver. Where am I looking?
Top center.
Top
center
center
black bar.
registration. Got it.
There
Okay,
you
cool.
go.
All right, there we go. All right.
Scroll down. Right there.
Where?
On the left.
Got it. Okay. Close to 10. Okay, cash only at the event. I got it. No refunds. 3-day pass.
So it's $75, and that's for all 3 days.
Wait.
And we do
What
a full
deal.
3
What a deal.
days. There's 3 days of playing.
Dude, that is. Listen, you know I'm Jewish, right? Maybe I should be your manager and help you raise the prices, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, come on. I mean, I know you don't want to
Well,
gouge, but $25
I mean,
a day.
we want to try to keep it affordable, because there's other expenses involved, right? I mean, if you're going to come for 3 days, not everybody's, close, so then you're driving there, you might take Friday off from work, you may stay at a hotel. So, I mean, all that stuff adds up. So, we
It
try
does.
to keep it, as affordable as possible. But I mean, but you do get 3 full days of playing. It's not like we just hang out on Friday. Well, they do hang out later on Fridays, but I mean, it all starts Friday. We do a MagFed only game.
Wow.
For from 11 to noon. And then from 2 to 4 we do a Spoils of War game. This is all on Friday. And then 4 to 5 we do a one-on-one pistol challenge. And then at night from 9 to 11 we run a 2-hour night game.
Whoa, dude.
And that's just Friday.
That is
for $25.
He definitely cuts into my drinking on Friday.
Yeah, Friday's a very long day, and then we come back Saturday, and then we do the traditional super game, and we run that from 10 to 5. Yeah, 10 to 5. And then we take a half-hour break, and we run a 3-man mechanical event.
Dude, you're killing it. Look at the prices of the paint too. You guys are just amazing. Thank you very much for not gouging. This is amazing. The let me see, the First Strikes, the pre-ret. You guys are killing it.
I would spend a lot more on First Strikes if you needed.
Wow.
Yeah,
T-shirts.
but again, we're trying to, and with everything going on this year, it's tough. I mean, all our expenses went up. Porta potty, showers, rent.
Right.
Insurance, everything just keeps going up, but we're trying to maintain it, as much as we can.
Okay, do you only have GI as a
So GI is our title sponsor, our paint sponsor. So so the GI truck will be there on site, the tractor trailer. And we offer 3 grades of paint.
Nice. Okay. We have real Sherwood Forest in England. Yes, we know. That's where it came from. Let's go blue team. My hat off to you. The price is good, keeping up the affordable. I wish I'd get back to the U.S. to play. Yeah, Andrew, it'd be great to see you out here. Okay, cool. So no credit card, cash only at the event. No credit cards. That's fine. Okay, cool. And they can do everything online too. And they can also, looks like, sign our waiver online too.
Yep. Everything can be done online.
Man, you're killing it. All right. And then let's go over to, we'll jump over to Maryland here. And the Maryland is the Augusta events. Okay, cool.
It's pretty much the same thing. So, I mean, no matter which super game you go to, we run the exact same format.
Okay.
It's just on a different field, and every field's a little bit different terrain.
Yeah.
So
I like it. Very good. And then what about raffles? I mean, we can get more tickets.
So one of the things that we do that Dan started a long time ago and we continue to do is we give away between all 3 events, it's somewhere about $40,000 in prizes.
Fuck.
So I mean, a typical super game in Oregon, we probably have about 80 guns we give away.
Wow.
The best part to that is too, I mean, we do give away some high-end guns, but we do give away, some Tippmans and stuff like that. And the best part is almost everybody that wins it, as soon as they come up and win it, they look for a kid.
Right. They look for the youngest kid.
Right.
The youngest kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I went out there before I partnered with Dan just to check things out, me and Gizmo and a couple guys went out and, we won some stuff. And I won a Tippmann, I don't remember what it was, A5 or something like that. So I found this kid, didn't have a gun, gave it to him. He was so freaking happy. The best part is the next year I went out there, the kid won a gun in a raffle, and he looked for a kid to give it to.
No.
So that's what it's all about, and that was really cool. So
that is amazing, dude. Yeah. Great to hear. Tell me about this fort here. This is they're famous for their.
Dude, that's only one of probably 20 forts they got.
Wow,
it's incredible. The work Joe and Kathy have done at that field. Joe has been working on that field for 30 some years.
Wow.
Kathy's out there every weekend. She actually rakes the leaves that fall off the trees and burns them, so there's no leaves in the ground.
Oh,
No,
wow.
The place is just immaculate. I mean,
Where's that?
and it's a lot of fun to play.
Now this one has a limit of 2,000 players. The other ones do they have limits as well?
Yeah, I mean So we limit it to 2,000. Just because we just want to run a good game. We don't want to get out of control.
Right.
So we just want to kind of limit it.
I like it. This is fantastic. So you guys listen, if you go to supergame.tv, you can see where I am, and you'll be able to hit up all the links up there and figure out which one you want to go to. Hopefully, you'll go to all three. And let me see here. Okay, so Brian, do we have? I only have. Wait, who are we missing? Where did Brianna go?
I think she was having some connection problems.
Fucking AOL. I hate that.
Yeah.
I don't think she was born for AOL.
All right. Anyway, so all right. So
Everybody laughing now is showing their age.
exactly
Because we know. Because we know.
exactly.
Yeah.
Using the CDs for coasters. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. So who do we have? It's like okay. So I mean, is everybody here generals or?
Yeah.
Okay. But not for each. I mean, wait for each. Each
No,
part. Each game is not represented, is it?
No,
Blue,
you're missing
Oregon.
Roja.
Well, now that Brianna is off and Desi couldn't make it, those are two Maryland ones. And
Okay,
then
that
there's
was
Rojo.
those two the Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
And B-More are Indiana.
okay,
Yep.
Chad are West Coast.
nice, very very cool. I like it. Okay, cool.
And then I get to torment all of them.
And that's dude, that's amazing. Okay, so what? Tell me. I've always been a how do I say this? Ever since I got involved in our sport and I saw how like the general kind of things worked and everything, and you know, it was like there were always two kinds of generals. There were the guy that built himself from the ground up, and he was like just a player. Then he was like a grunt. Then he was an XO. Then he became a general, and he was a player. I mean, that's what he was. And then I started going, well, who's that guy? And who's like, you know, I started seeing, you know, Wolf and Greg Hastings and all these people, and I'm like, okay, so then there's like a celebrity kind of thing, right? Well, even though, how do I say this? I've always been the anti-celebrity kind of, as far as general is concerned. I just love to play and whatever. And I always think that the that title of general goes to a person who can give back 110%. And you're not just going by the person's name. You're going by, they're giving back 110%. They're bringing in people, they're promoting, they're respected by their other players because they're, you know what I'm saying? They're part of that whole package. It's not just a person that you just, well, this is the flavor of the month, let's pop them in there and hopefully we can get more, you know. I never seen you do that, Barno. I've always seen you bring in generals that were like, you know, the salt of the earth kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we always look for, you know, people on the promoter side. We want people that can help promote the event, obviously,
Right.
You know, but we also want people that, you know, look, everybody likes to win, right? But we want people that are going to make sure everybody has a good time. You know, people that aren't afraid. You know, one of the other things we do that I'm doing this year is a Big Brother program. So what I did is we probably, like Oregon right now, we probably have about 75 people renting guns. They don't even have their own guns. They're new people. So what we'd like to do is we want to get them hooked up with teams, right? So they don't go out there, they don't know what they're doing, and they're wandering around, you know, and they run into, you know, Dale and his guys, you know, or Joe or whoever, you know, you know, and just have a bad time.
Right.
You know, so we want to get them hooked up with teams. So they do go out there and, you know, they get to hang with people and, you know, and hopefully have a great time and say, you know what, this is great. And who knows, you know?
I think we need more of that. And well, I think that I'm not going to say the softer part of it, but basically when I got involved back in the day, it was like a gladiator event and you just signed the waiver and you got thrown in there. And, you know, either you peed your pants or you didn't, whatever the situation.
Right.
And I think that, excuse me, I think that what happened was promoters and such were seeing that a lot of parents weren't bringing their kids anymore. And that like, it was like, we're losing this, you know, listen, we don't have a Pop Warner. We don't have a AYSO. We don't have that kind of thing. People either they like it, they show up, they bring somebody, whatever, but you really can't rely on that. If you're bringing in like this Big Brother program kind of situation where people get to basically be nurtured and say, hey, this is what the game is like, and then they fall in love with it instead of getting like lit up, That's amazing,
Exactly.
right? That's we need to do more of that kind of stuff. So
Yep.
congratulations to you on that.
Yeah. No, it's been very successful. You know, when I announced we were doing that, my email just got flooded with teams.
Oh,
that said, how
wow.
can we help? How can we help? How can we help?
Wow.
You know, the sad part is probably more teams that want to help than we'll have, than we need. So
Right.
But that's great. You know, that they're willing to do that. You know.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nighthawk, how big is your field over there in southern? Is it Eastern
Washington?
Eastern. That's almost Idaho, right?
Yeah, we're like 35 minutes from Idaho.
Idaho, dude. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so you're in the valley, right? Isn't it like a valley something? What is it? Like,
well, there's Spokane Valley, and then there's Liberty Lake, and then there's Idaho.
I got it. Okay, cool.
I'm actually on the west side of Spokane. We're about 45 minutes from downtown Spokane.
Nice. Okay. And so what are you doing? Are you putting flyers up? You're telling everybody about this event?
We have our Facebook page, and then I'm also doing the TikTok stuff, and I kind of promote, and like I was in Hawaii Legends doing TikTok stuff like that. So kind of doing a little bit here. I'll actually wrap it up next week. I've been so busy with my own field, and we basically have 46 acres to play on, or 35 which is playable. So we've had our busiest month of the whole year. So
congratulations.
Yes.
All right. Well, listen, I think that's important. This whole, I mean, obviously social media is important too, and finding out everything. My biggest concern is, like right now we're using Facebook. I'm using, StreamYard for this, whatever, there is a following on Instagram. There's a following on TikTok and kind of stuff, but we basically don't have a, one central location that everybody goes paintball. Everybody's tried it, but so because that's not the case, we rely on people like you that are doing, TikTok and whatever else to get the thing out. Brian, do you think we're touching all the bases? Do you think we're getting the word out there?
Yeah, I mean, I think these guys are all doing a good job getting the word out there. I mean, we could always, it's tough. Like, Dale's talking about TikTok. If I want to know about TikTok, I'll have to ask my younger daughter, right? I don't.
My daughter told me to get on it. I'm like,
see, there you go,
okay,
right? I mean, my daughter told me the same thing. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I just started using Instagram not that long ago.
Right,
I'm like, and they're like TikTok.
But I've been kind of lacking on
that. So. Yeah. So
I can't do 30 things at one time.
That's okay. I got it. So all right. So look at this. We got a fan of yours. Chad, look at that.
Yep, Chad Smith Paintball on YouTube.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm trying to push Super Game through YouTube. I get my best content from that game alone, 100%.
Yeah. Nice. So. And okay, and you're doing. I mean, you're out there doing it, right? And you're in a little. What little town are you from?
I'm from Springville, Utah. It's 5 minutes south of Provo, which is 20 minutes south of Salt Lake.
Okay.
So somewhere in Utah.
Somewhere in Utah. Yeah. And you're still, again, you're still getting the word out there, and it's doing it. So thank you very much for that. Joe Perez is a little different fish than the rest of you guys because of the 13th Legion. I'm not talking about smelly fish. I'm just talking about the actual the reach that this guy has. I mean, come on. You guys are like the mafia of paintball. You guys are like all over the place. This is amazing. This is fantastic. Joe Perez, he's just an amazing cat. And what are you doing, brother? Do you guys like have your own chat room for all this and telling everybody to head over to these games?
Pretty much. First, there is no such thing as the mafia. Let me just put that out there.
Fuck you.
I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, so we do it old school, dark corners, alleyways, conversations in the back room.
All right.
That's the way we do our recruiting. But yeah, we have multiple chats all over the place. And we're mainly recruiting for the Reds and the Blue Generals. So that's one of the things we're commanding the third entity. So the 13th Legionnaires are going to run the third entity. So there isn't really a need to recruit. So for Indiana, we'll have about 60 Legionnaires there. For Maryland, we'll have about 45 to 50.
Damn.
So we'll be able to hold the third entity by ourselves. So right now we're recruiting for the other generals to try to help them and try to keep the game even and just keep it fun. So we're pushing guys on opposite sides and just kind of helping the train move along.
Dude, you're amazing. Congratulations. Thank you very much for that.
Gotta do something for Barno.
That's fantastic. Nemo, how you doing? How many more miles?
I'm back. I got about 10 more miles, but I got to pull off and take my meal. So just
all right.
So I'm disconnected again.
Are we going to join you at the truck stop?
You
don't want to join him there.
You don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can bring the camera. Bring the camera in and stay away from those
lot lizards.
Lot lizards?
What are they called?
Lot lizards.
Lot lizards.
Lot lizards. You got to stay away from the lot lizards.
Oh, I got it. All right. So I'm afraid to ask you any questions, Nemo, because you're cutting out. But are you there?
I'm here.
How you doing?
Can you hear me now?
How you doing? How are you doing on the recruiting?
I think I'm doing all right. I'm trying to put out there as much as I can, just get registered for the game. That's the main thing. Whether you play for blue or red, we're all going to shoot Joe, and that's what I'm putting out there. No matter what, we're going to shoot Joe. It's going to be a fun time. And
that's a pretty good recruiting strategy.
Come and shoot Joe. Exactly.
Yeah, I think I want to play. I think I want to play now.
I thought about doing electric versus MagFed. Look at this. Did you guys ever think about doing electric versus MagFed scenario game? You know what? I've got something to say about that. Okay, as a MagFed player, I've been playing MagFeds before it was a thing. I've been playing it since 2008 when it was just pistols and I had Tiberius and whatever. And there's a different mindset between pump guys and hopper guys and MagFed guys. It's not the gun that we're talking about. It's actually the mindset. And a lot of times what happens is with MagFed guys, we have limited ammo and we play a certain way. And speedball guys play a certain way, right? Pump guys. So you could do that kind of stuff. And I've seen that. We've done games here on the West Coast and it didn't turn out very well. It was kind of not good for the MagFed guys. They got kind of like pushed into their spawn, and that was it. And so then we had to like just even up the team. So in theory, it's a great idea to do that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think?
Well, I got a new Inception MagFed gun, so if he wants to play MagFed versus Electro, I'll take him.
Yeah, I'm down on that too. I'm all MagFed as well. I shot an Empire Tracer, bolt action, 100% stripped with just first strikes breech loaded. I mean, MagFed guns is where it's at.
I know it's where
I'm
it's
not gonna
at.
say all that, but
if I can have first strikes, then it's fair. It's fair.
It's okay. Listen, it's not. You know why? Because if you've got your bolt action, right, and he's got 1,000 rounds plus a box on his back and shit, and he's just like spraying, like, you know, he's like, it's not fair. It doesn't equate.
So
do you understand?
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there.
It runs out of ammo faster than I do.
Go ahead, Joe. What?
Barno contested this. I've played
Don't get me involved.
Yeah, I played pump against Electro. I'll play MagFed against Electro. It's you're hitting the nail on the head. It's a mindset. You know, I play it like I play a tournament, and it doesn't matter what gun I use. It's the same thing for an Electro guy. Electro guy is gonna force you to move the way he wants you to move. So if no matter what gun you're playing with, you're gonna force him to move the way you want him to move.
Okay.
It don't matter if you're playing MagFed, pump, or Electro. It's the mindset.
Yeah.
It isn't the gun; it's the player. And
I got it.
you know, a lot of guys, they use that as a crutch, and it's not. You know what I mean? I know plenty of MagFed guys that'll take an Electro gun and play the same way.
Interesting.
So I've played, like I said, 10-round tube. You know what I mean? Three-man 10-round tube against speedball players with their speedball guns. And, you know, it didn't end well. And I'll do it with a MagFed gun. You know, I got one of Simon's Inception guns, and that thing will shoot 20 rounds in a burst. The guys down in North Carolina found that out a couple of weeks back.
Nice.
Ask the char what happened.
Do you guys think that you can fit a first strike in an electric gun? Yeah, you can just drop it down. I mean, if you want to do that, you can breech load it, right?
Yeah, you can breech load things. It's difficult, but if it has a D-shaped cut, it's easier.
Yeah.
But it's it can be done, but I mean, like, first strike makes like select fire AR style, but he's right. The Planet Eclipse / Inception Design one is the best on the market. It works.
Matt, I think it's best if you just pour them all into the hopper. That way, yeah, exactly. See what happens.
It is
there.
fun that way too.
Exactly. Just have
It might be more feasible to do a mech versus mag.
Yeah, that would be because there's
Yeah.
more mech.
Like,
I mean, there's more mech
around
guns,
combo or
mag
something
fed
like
guns.
that.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
you're loading about the same.
Yeah, I agree. I like it. Okay, cool. So, BMO, did you pull over? What are you doing?
I went ahead and pulled over. I'm about. Yeah, I got my Tide bottle ready.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, listen. If you're gonna pull over and you can pee, just don't show us. Just pretend like you're talking and.
He's not a shower. He's a grower.
Exactly. So, all right. So give us some 1, 2, 3 here. You're out there promoting. You're excited about this thing. Have you general before?
I have. I generaled a game out at Avid Extreme last year, but I've been hanging out with guys like Joe and Phil Ramirez. Picking their brains and watching what they do. And
nice.
I'm actually that guy that actually grew from the sport up. I was a player, got in, started running missions and getting in with generals, and now I'm here.
I like it.
Now Barnow's trusted me with the red side, and I'm going to make sure everybody has a good time. I'm giving it 110%, and if the guy wants to go out there and just be a murderer, go ahead. If you want to go out there and do rock paper scissors, all means, it's your game. It's your game that you're doing. I'm just here to put you in the right position.
Okay, listen, Barno, are the generals worth any points, or can they just go can they get away from their little sandbox and go shoot?
No. There's it's funny you say that because I generaled a game. Oh my God, way back when at Dave Massey Field's Hell Survivors. It was one of those games
1983.
Yeah. But it was one of those games where, if you killed somebody, you got a point, but if you killed the general, you got 100 points.
Right.
So the general, if you really want to win, you don't go out and play. You don't go out and
right.
So I mean, no, it's nothing like that. So.
I got the first time 2015 or something. The first time they made me a general because of the celebrity thing. It was at Hell Survivors, and it was me against Wolf or something. And I didn't understand the point system. And they gave you this badge, and they have a little scanner. And so every time you get off the field, that's considered a hit, right? And I said, okay, whatever. And I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to be the general. I just wanted to, to play. So they said, listen, every time you get off, it's costing us 100 points because you're being shot. I said, fine. So I went over to Denny Titman, and because they had the Titman booth there, and I said, let me change your badges. So we exchanged badges. So now he never played. So I was worth 1 point now. And I just kept on running at people and shooting and doing that kind of stuff. And I told Dave Massey afterwards, I said, this is really working out because you got people who really are stopping from doing things. It's like you should drop all that point system and just let people, go. So you guys out there, since there's no point system, what do you guys do? You lead by telling people what to do, or are you in the front lines? What are you guys doing?
100% front. If not, I'm trying to get to their 40-yard line to hold our points.
Yeah,
I'll be up. I don't know. I know that being in the back with a map and a bullhorn helps on some stuff, but helping the push and showing them that you're not afraid to keep going and trading out, I think that's going to get the guys going more than anything. And I mean, 100%. This is super game. Let's go. I don't want to sit in the back. We on the MagFed game a couple years ago, I was the sniper and I was worth points. Guess what I did? I hid in the swamp. I covered myself with bushes and I got my 50 points for my team. Wow. And as soon as that's what I heard the objective was, I was kind of bummed out. But I was like, I'm gonna go hide. They won't find me. I'll be fine. But you're right. We can't be worth points that way. But
exactly. I played many games where it's more important to pick out the general, but you can't help your team push up forward because you're afraid of getting hit.
Right.
So
Yeah.
And there's respawns in this game, right?
Oh yeah.
Infinite.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
So-
infinite.
So
So
you
doesn't
guys get shot, you go back in. What the hell? Just push.
Yeah.
And I
Lead by
think it's
example,
right.
though. That's how you have to do it.
Yeah, lead by example.
I think the best thing about for other players is seeing the general being up there, getting shot, or at least pushing your guys forward instead of being in the background, barking orders and
Right.
telling the teams what to do. That's like I don't mind getting hit many times. It's like I play every game that we do our game here at Nighthawk. I play all the time.
Right.
People know that I'm the first one to go capture the swing base. I mean, I play like it's a tournament. So
I think
Yep.
you know what? I think to let you in on some inside baseball, I don't think players really like the fact if you put a celebrity in and they're just barking orders. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Eventually,
I never like it myself. So I
the players are like, who the fuck? What? It's just like,
Yeah.
this is
Some
like,
people,
what the fuck's
some
going
people
on
don't
here?
know that they're a celebrity. Some people just don't even know.
Well,
right.
So
It's funny. It's funny you say that. I was talking to Dan the other day, and for some reason we talked about Bud Orr coming to the game.
yeah,
And I said, Dan, you know how many people won't even know who the heck he is anymore,
right.
right? Only
Yeah.
us old guys will know who he is. The young guys
Right.
don't have a clue.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that you know what? That is the weird thing about our sport. I mean, it actually we get 10-year-olds that come in and they've never heard of me or like but then there's other people that have, and then there's other people that have like never heard about what's his name? Just forgot his name. Schultz.
Right. Fred.
Fred Schultz.
Fred Schultz, right? I mean, and Fred Schultz helped to start the game. So we've got this big generation gap of like sometimes, like I was saying about Living Legends. We have they do the Living Legends game, and they have all these people on the stage that maybe a 15-year-old has never heard of, and they're like, how long do I have to look at this old guy, and when do I get to play? What's going to fuck? Like what the fuck?
Right.
So yeah, so there's
I
this
was-
big balancing thing.
I was actually down at the WCPL event, 10-man event in Florida 2 weekends ago, and so yeah, we were watching Fred Schultz and Bill Bailey and all the band out there playing on the 10-man field, and it was exciting to watch. Those
Right?
guys will still bring it. They'll still shoot your head off.
Dude, I'm
They don't
telling
care.
you, age is not the factor here. I mean, tell you, right? Come on, that has nothing to do with our sport. Age,
I'm playing.
Again, it's the mindset.
yeah, it's the
Yep.
mindset.
It's
Hey, when you see a 70-year-old guy dive into the snake, you got to give him a lot of respect.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That is amazing, right? Yeah.
Team Barno dive into the snake.
Nice. Okay, you guys. So you guys are all excited about being generals and being the third faction. I love all that kind of stuff. I'm really happy you guys are promoting this thing and pushing it. You guys, if you go to supergame.tv, you'll see everything that we're talking about, all the different places and all the locations you can go to. Let me bring here. Let me just do that and that and do that and do this and do that and that. And let's just bring this back up. There you go. All right, cool. Anyway, so just go to supergame.tv and it'll show you the different locations you can go to. Do me a favor, you guys. Please do me a favor and pre-reg for these games. As a promoters, you guys don't realize that these guys have a lot on their plate, and they've got a lot of sleepless nights because they don't know how much paint to order or what's going on, how much food, all that kind of stuff. By you guys pre-registering, you're helping them out a bunch.
It makes a big difference. Even I have my own field, and it's like, guys, come on, don't do it the last minute because it's like you just add a lot more stress to us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So if you guys don't pre-register and you don't have enough first strike rounds, don't complain.
Yep.
Right? There you go.
Exactly.
So get out there and pre-register for this thing. I got it. Okay. Barna, do we miss anything?
No. I just want to thank all the guys, for everything they're doing. At all the events, we try to help the generals the best we can based on the attendance and stuff like that. We try to give them, some awards and some products and stuff like that, help pay for all their stuff like that. But this year I decided also, not only that, we're doing, I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah.
What? What?
It's shining.
So
it's
I had
shining.
these custom
No.
ring made. So one for each event. It says.
Wait,
where's
wait,
my
wait.
camera?
Is that for the generals?
This is for the winning general.
You motherfucker.
Has our
look at
logo
that.
on it. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I might change my mind about the celebrity general thing.
He waited till I retired from general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there we go.
Dude, that is
So
amazing.
this will be the first year. I'm gonna start giving these out as well. So.
Let's go, Blue Squad. Let's go.
Oh no, red.
Now I got to make sure both sides lose. I
He
got
says
to
red, but yet he's wearing a blue
It's all
shirt.
about the red.
Dude, that's amazing. All
The
right.
flags are going to
So,
be missing off the poles.
let me go around the horn here and give everybody their last chance to say whatever you want to say. There you go, Nighthawk. What do we got?
Well, I am the red general for Super Game in Oregon. Go red. If you're not red, you're dead. This is my 10-year coming back as a general. I did it back in 2012. I'm actually, it's a little emotional right now. Unfortunately, 3 years ago, I lost my youngest son.
No.
He was my paintballer. And then 10 years ago, I lost my brother. So we're going to go fight for red for both of them. But the whole idea is just to play with honor and at the best, both sides, let's just have fun.
All right.
It doesn't matter who wins. We're here to play a sport that we all love, and I was fortunate to get involved in this in 2004. First time I played, I was hooked for the first 15 minutes. So
Wow.
never knew I would be a field goaler. So, and now I'm generating games. I've played in Hawaii. I'm going to Iron City Classic in 1st of August, playing the 10-man mech tourney there with another team that I sponsor up in Sandpoint. So anyways, we're here to have fun. Sign up for red. I mean, even blue if you want to, but red will definitely use you.
Nice. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Hold on a second. Let me just do this and that. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like you're done peeing.
I am done peeing. I'm done
Okay,
peeing.
good.
So I'll go real
All right.
quick because service here sucks. Super Game Indiana. Sign up for the red team or the blue team if you want to hear a bunch of honking all day long. Red team is a honk-free zone, so that's where we're going for. I can't wait. When you step on for the night game at Sherwood Forest, it will blow your mind. It is amazing. That whole field is amazing, and they do a great job with it. So, red team, Super Game Midwest, Indiana. Let's go.
I like it, brother.
Bob White.
Fantastic. All right. Bob White. Does anybody even know? Come on.
No one knows. Joe knows.
Roberto Blanco? Come on.
I know.
He's your homeboy.
I love him. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me just do this. All right, Joe, what do we got?
If you're coming to the West Coast, free to join us to the yellow side for me. On our side, there's no losing on our side, just creating havoc. We're going to have lots of problems. They're going to have lots of problems. I am trying to steal the flags. Bardo needs to get me that ring. I got to figure out a way to win. But nah, good time. All 3 events are super. If you've never hit any of those fields, you're missing out on it. So, you got to make at least one to get you hooked, and then you'll make the other 3 in the next year. But we will be having a great time, and hope to see everybody there.
Dude, amazing. Thank you very much. Well, that's all the time we have, Chad. I'm joking. All right. Where's Brianna? She disappeared there. All right.
Yeah, she's having phone problems.
She was on her phone. She lost connectivity.
All right. No worries. All right, Chad, what do we got?
You know what? Play Super Game. It's the best game. Every time they post it on Instagram, that's exactly what I say. I can't even express how much I'm grateful that somebody put it the best game ever. 13 hours from my house. But I don't know. It's worth the drive. It's worth the travel. It's the best game ever. Sign up on Blue. Blue team is going to bring the fury. And my favorite quote from Tombstone, I see a red sash. I kill the man wearing it.
Wow. Dude, I like it. I like it. I'll be your Huckleberry. All right.
I know you will.
I know you will. There you go. Hey, listen, Brandon wants a link for this event. Listen, there is no link for this event. There's 3 different events, and all you have to do is go to supergame.tv, and you can have all the links you want. Everything is there. Just go to supergame.tv, and we're all on the same page on that one. Okay, cool. Let me just do this and that, and okay, my brother, what do we got?
Again, I just want to thank all these guys for everything they do to help myself and Dan, promote and get the name out there for the game. If anybody has never played a super game, you should definitely come try it out. We try to make it like a 3-day festival. There's so many different things going on. We run every day. It's a different format. We just try to make it fun for the players. And, and a lot of the players that come to the event are just, it's unbelievable how everybody's just so willing to help other people out and just hang out and have a good time. Don't get me wrong, when they're on the field, everybody wants to shoot each other and win, but it's just, it's just amazing how everybody just seems to have a great time. And, so you should come out and experience one of them and you'll get hooked.
How close are you to Voodoo Donuts?
Me?
Super game, the east of the Sniper's Den.
I have no idea.
You don't know where? You don't know?
No.
Voodoo Donuts is in Oregon. It's about I think it's about 5 miles from you guys or something like that. You guys go check out Voodoo Donuts. You'll see what I'm talking about. When I went to Sniper's Den, when I went to Super Game, they turned me onto this thing, and they just have these crazy ass donuts. So if you need your sugar, Voodoo Donuts. They're not sponsoring the show, but there's a shout out anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, supergame.tv is the place to go to get all your information about Oregon, Indiana, and Maryland. The Oregon one is coming up on April the 29th. Indiana is June the 24th. And August the 19th is the Outdoor Extreme for Maryland. So go check all those out and support these guys. It's again nice when, how do I say this? It's nice to show up for a game, but it's nicer when people are actually going out of their way to actually create games. And so support these people that are spending that extra time and energy to create games for places for you to play. You know what I'm saying? So just help out. Be a nice guy and help out. Wait, blue? You choose blue. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe that whatever you want to believe. Choose red and you stay in wonder. The fuck is this guy talking about?
He had some shrooms already.
I think so. I think that
He's pre-gaming.
what did Grace Slick said? One pill makes you larger. Oh, that's something else. I'm dating myself.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm dating myself. All right. Anyway, you guys, listen. I'm going to put you in the green room, and I'm going to talk to you in a second. Okay. Let me just close out the show. All right. Thank you very much, you guys, for coming on. Hold on. Let me just do this, and let me just do that and that. And how was that, you guys? Huh? These guys are amazing. Barno is he's just a cool cat. And go out there and support him. Make sure that you hit up the games. And again, you guys, do me a favor and pre-register. It just helps everybody out. All right, cool. All right, you guys, listen. What am I going to do? I'll do this one. And got some other shows coming up. If you guys want to be on a show, if you guys have an idea for a show, if you guys have a charity or something you want to promote, this is your platform. Come in, let's do it. Okay, I'll shoot you soon. Bye.